Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Philosophical from the Let's Rock podcast, and I want to introduce you to a segment that I have called the Philosophical Thoughts. And this is episode 1 entitled Who I Am is No Greater Than Who You Are. And I came out with this topic and I came out with this idea based off of a couple episodes we spoke about on the podcast and a couple episodes that I've been watching and listening to other people's podcasters. And I just wanted to bring this to a lot of people's attention, and doing a lot of studying and a lot of research. And it hit me yesterday that, you know, my greatest competition is not man. And I even said this on the episode yesterday we recorded. My greatest competition is not man, it's myself. So let's talk about that for a little bit. I look at life as this, we all look at life actually as this, either we succeed or we fail. This, I call it a catchphrase, living your best life. And it's also the fact that you can't take everything with you when you're out off this earth, right? And, we won't even go down this road, but to some of the, religion perspective on it is doing enough works to either go to heaven or hell. And I look at that as a way of, what can I do today to say I lived the best life I could? Now, some people see living your best life as going on expensive trips, showing off your life when it really isn't, showing off things that really aren't you. And I'm here to tell you today that I may be a podcaster, I may be a person that's really putting myself out there as far as, to the world on YouTube, and even you hearing my voice today. I'm no greater than who you are. I don't put myself above anyone, or neither should you. So I say that to say that what you see on TV, what you see in books, YouTube, TV, places like that, how they got there is on their own, merit, on their own kind of society or situation, how society pushed them, how they got there. You don't know that story. So I also want to kind of talk about, just some of the processes, some of the things, some of the thought processes it is from a perspective of being a man, what it takes to be a man. And also, what are some of the pressures? Sometimes I sit back and I think and I dwell and I let it marinate and I let it stew in my mind to the fact that I could be doing better. But that greatness and that goal that I'm trying to measure up to, did I set that standard for myself? Who am I trying to impress? Who am I trying to be better than to say I did better than you? Sometimes I sit back and I wonder, am I a failure? Have I failed my household? Have I failed my family? Have I failed you guys? And I know some of you guys are thinking that today, or could have thought that before. And sometimes I sit back and I wonder, has my mistakes caused me and made me feel like I'm a failure for the rest of my life? And the answer is no. Because if we're learning from those mistakes, if we're learning from those things that we've done in our past. Those are the success stories in life. The one thing that I struggle with, and I also go through myself, is the fact that, you know, and I've said this a couple of times, it's okay to think about your past, but when you continue to make the same past mistakes, that's where it halts your success. And the thing about it is, as a person, as a man that doesn't, and we spoke about it, that doesn't want to rely on other people or bring problems to other people, what do you do? And in my humble, honest opinion, is you get through those struggles and that trauma and walls that you're dealing with, and stop thinking in the fact that you don't need someone. There's a difference between letting the wrong people in your circle and not letting people in at all. Because when you're drowning, you need the helping hand to get you out. And sometimes I'm learning every day that when I don't allow someone to, I don't allow someone in just to kind of respond to someone saying, "Hey, how are you doing?" I'll continue to be in the same place I was 20 years ago, 20 years later. So let's talk about why, you know, we're in the same place we were. It's because we can't let go of bad habits. We can't let go of some mistakes, whether that may be from what others think of us, how we're judged, how we're looked at. That's not someone else's problem. That's our problem. That's my problem. And now that I think about it, that was my struggle with recording this first episode. I care so much on how you guys would think. Not saying I don't care. Not saying I don't appreciate you guys' feedback. Not saying you guys, I don't care on what another person may think of me. I do, but it's how I perceive and accept that feedback. I can get better, or I can let it hold me down. So who I am is no greater than who you are. It's to say that what you're going through, I'm going through the same thing. What you're going through may be what I've been through already. And this goes across the board, that the learning lesson pretty much is, let's stop tearing each other down to the fact that you feel you're better than someone else when you could have been there just yesterday. Who are you to say that you're greater than me when man is not my competition? So these are some of the things that, and thoughts that run through my mind, like at the weirdest times. And I just wanted to share it with you guys and continue to share it, to the fact that who I am is no greater than who you are. So I really appreciate you guys giving me the opportunity to speak on this, and many more episodes are coming. And I appreciate you guys listening to Philosophical Thoughts. Peace.